Hello everyone. Today we will learn how to create an instance in AWS. An instance in a virtual AWS is a virtual computer that you can rent to run your applications and services. It's like having a computer that exists only in the cloud without needing to physically own the hardware or maintain it. So, when you create an instance in AWS, you can choose the operating system and hardware specification that you need for your application. So this is my AWS management console, and here it is EC2. So EC2 is a service that provides the infrastructure for launching and managing the instances. So when you launch an EC2, you are essentially creating a virtual machine with the AWS cloud. Okay, so as you can see, the instances which are running is zero because we have not created anyone yet. So I will create one. So as you can see, there is no instance created, so there is no any details coming here. So I will launch one instance. So I will name my instance. So so this is the name of my instance. Now this is application and OS images. So basically, it is an Amazon machine image, which is a pre-configured virtual machine image that contains an operating system and any additional software that you want to use. You can think of AMI as a virtual operating system that you can use to create EC2 instance in the cloud. So for the time being, I will use Ubuntu operating system for my application. So you can select the architecture whichever you need for your application. So I will use 64-bit x86. Now this is the instance type. So what kind of specification my instance have, it is written here. I can select here. So I will use t3.micro. So now here comes key pair login. So basically, a key pair is a security credential that consists of public key and a private key. In the context of Amazon EC2, a key pair is used to authenticate and securely connect to an EC2 instance. So when you launch an EC2 instance, you can specify a key pair to use for the instance. The public key is stored on the Amazon EC2 instance itself, but the while the private key is downloaded to your local computer. So you can use this private key to securely connect to the instance using a remote desktop or SSH client. So I will create an instance, a key pair. I can my name. So it will be downloaded in my local machine. So here it comes with the network settings. So I can create a security group. I have not yet till now, so I will create a new security group, and here it comes the option of allow SSH traffic from. So from where you want to allow your SSH traffic. So you want to so here it is coming 00.0 IP address, which means when you see this IP address in the security group rules, it means that an IP address is allowed to access Any IP address is allowed to access that instance using that specific protocol and port. This is known as allowing traffic from anywhere. Or you can also use your local IP address, whichever you feel suitable. For the time being, I will use anywhere. So here it comes to more options allow HTTPS traffic. So if anybody is creating a web application and hosting it, you can take these options. Now at last comes with configure storage. So how much storage you need for your application in your instance, so you can choose from here. So everything is fine. So I will launch my instance. So this is my ID of instance. And this is my instance which is created and which is running now. So after you create EC2 instance in AWS, a virtual machine is launched in the AWS cloud, and you can access to a computing resources that you can use to run your application or services. So now you can use this for hosting a website or a web application, running a custom application or service, or running a database server, etc. And for it gives you, now you have a virtual machine basically, so you can use for making high level applications. So this is how we create a instance in AWS. So if I see EC2 dashboard now, we can see the instances which is running is one. So the instance which I've created now is what it is showing. So thank you very much for the